I'm a seed loaded with potentials, talents, and abilities. All I need to do is have some faith in me and believe in me. The intelligence of the universe, it grows me. The power of the universe, it transforms me. The strength of the universe transforms me into my dreams. And where are my goals? And who do I want to be? Where am I going? And where do I want to reach in my life? Hello again, and thanks so much for joining me today. I'm going to talk to you about something that's probably a little different, and it's talking to you about you. I'm going to put a little bit of music on in the background because I have the fan on my computer is a little bit loud. I think it's overworking right now. Did you know that you were a seed? Have you ever thought about yourself in those terms? We live in a universe that is symbolic to itself on every level, from the smallest particle to a whole planet and to a whole solar system. In understanding and working with the intelligence that supports our lives and state of being, I use the symbol of a seed. I want to concentrate on one system, the sowing and reaping system. We have the ground or the earth where we plant seeds. Those seeds grow and produce according to the intelligence that is contained in them, and also according to the intelligence that is in the earth that works once they are planted in the earth. The ground makes it possible, or makes it possible for what's in the seed to be. So that would mean the intelligence of a tomato is in the tomato seed. So when you plant the seed, the intelligence of the ground works in nutrifying that seed so that it germinates, grows into a tree, and guess what? Voila, you have a tomato. There is a ground-like intelligence that grows us as people. I remember I say a ground-like intelligence. There is a sowing and reaping component to life. We have all proven that what we give shall be given unto us. You give something, you get something back. That's sowing and reaping. The more you give, the more you receive. Because why? Because that is how the law works. Very simple. Because the ground-like intelligence produces what is sown in it. And so is the universal intelligence that we grow in. We are sown in this intelligence, and the things that are in us are the tree that will be produced. In the scriptures, and I'm not going to get religious, they said that it does say, and the master himself said that, he said, a tree is known by its fruit. But in order to produce that tree, that intelligence was previously in the seed that was sown in the ground to produce that tree that gives you that fruit. I hope that is not too confusing. You and I are like seeds. The combination of intelligence, foolishness, and vanity that makes us are what is sown in the ground like intelligence that produces us. You know, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. But what it also means is it is a composite of who we are inside. And we could only be who we are because we are that seed that is sown in this intelligence that could only produce, like what you're seeing now, me and you when you look in the mirror. To be a plant that produces success, there must be success qualities in the seed, meaning in you there must be qualities of success so you can grow into a tree of success. Let's take a look at what a successful seed looks like. A successful seed has desires. Desires turn into dreams. Dreams turns into goals. Belief takes us into possibilities. And decision turns it into realities. Those initial parts of the seed feeds on self-worth, self-esteem, self-confidence, imagination. These must all be ingredients in your seed. The quality, the level of abundance, if it is strong or weak, makes us a strong or weak plant, and that depends on those qualities. The qualities that I've done, everything that I've done in all the talks that I've given you, actually they are components of this of a seed, my seed in particular, but the seeds of other people, and components that should be in your seed. You can develop your seed. That's why we have free will. But what I would like to drive home with, which is very important, is that you were born from particular parents, in a particular home, in a particular environment, right? You went to a particular school, and I don't know how old you are, but all your experiences in life, have caused you to develop into a seed. And each day that seed is sown, it is producing certain kind of fruit. You don't like your fruit, you can go in and change the components of your seeds at any time, or of your seed at any time. And because you're continuously being replanted in this universal intelligence that helps you to produce the fruit that you are. So in other words, you can choose the fruit that you want to be by having the seeds that should be in you that produces those fruit. A tree is known by its fruit, but it all comes from the intelligence that was in the seed in the first place, that went into the ground, that produced the tree, that produced the fruit. I hope that is not too confusing. So to be a successful person, you have to have those successful attitudes, beliefs, behaviors, way of thinking inside of you. When you have those things inside of you, then you don't have a choice. A tomato seed don't have a choice. It cannot be one day turning into an eggplant or a sweet pepper or whatever it is. No, it is a tomato seed because those ingredients in there. A failure is a failure because they have failure ingredients, and every day they produce failures. A success is a success because it has those ingredients in there as well. So understand that you are producing you. We are all responsible for ourselves. We are responsible for the qualities that are in us, and we can change them. We know the bad habits, the bad things, we know the good things, we know the indifferent things, and we know the things that are causing us to stumble in life. We know the things that are, that are interfering with the person that we want to be. Sometimes we're trying to be what we are not. When you're trying to be what you are not, it's not going to work. It's not, you're wasting your time. You have, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. You have to become inside first, because your outside is a reflection of your inside, right? So examine yourself and examine successful people and see the qualities that they have that make them successful, and adopt those qualities into yourself. But when I say adopt them, I don't mean imitate them. I mean adopt them. They become a part of you, right? And then you start living those things, and guess what? You start attracting. Most of what I talked about, if you would understand, there is a theme that runs through everything that says you are a magnet. You are attracting where you are, and nobody can change that until you change. So if you don't change and you try to go in a direction that doesn't match who you are, it's not going to work. And if you do parrot your life, at some point in time, all this mimicking is going to stop and you're going to crash. Become the real, genuine thing, and the intelligence of the universe will grow you. You are a seed with great possibilities, or the capacity for great possibilities. Fill that capacity with the possibilities that you want, and watch yourself transform and produce successful fruits. Okay, hope you enjoyed this today. Hope it was fun. It was fun for me, and see you on my next video. Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.